Charlotte Speedways, we are underway. We're going to get a virtual flagman on this stream here. I'll tell you what, we'll probably do it right after the stream. We'll try to figure this one out as we are ready to go as the Pro Late Models race into turn 3 and 4. It's going to be Landon Francis. It's going to be your leader going in here for the Pro Late Models. 2 out of 50 is Landon Francis. Oh no, Brendan Mazzell, he missed the infield tractor tire. You're good, Mazzell, you are good. No damage. Brandon Mazzell in that number 53, all but killed the infield tractor tire as we got Chris Ward at number 5 in the 14, and then I got the number 88 Joshua Collar here in the back of the field. So far, as it looks like the number 310 of William Cole's already going to pull his race car in. A ton of damage in that number 310. 310 pulls it in. The 24 of Peterson's going to hit on the brake pedal. So will Anthony Brown as we roll. William Cole already in the infield as Preston Peterson. There's going to be the number 31 of Tyler Trentham. The number 10 is going to be, oh, you already know, Mr. Brown, as he'll be in the 10B. As racing continues on, as it's going to be Anthony Brown to the inside. You got Corey Peterson at number 24. The number 13 is going to be Keegan Sanders as we continue down to the backstretch. The mid-pack of the field starting to spread out here a little bit as Landon Francis continues to pull away. Jacob Isaac at number 23. Oh, Tyler Trentham gets all over the back bumper of Cody B. McDonald. Heel, but hit the infield tractor tire. As we got Keegan Sanders, he's spun around. Looks like Sanders is going to go ahead and call it a night. He's got a ton of damage on his race car as well. As we continue on, William Cole got pushed into the wall. Will I relook? Yes, I will. I'll relook later as Keegan Sanders is going to call this out as well. As you will have the 171 of Chris Swanson. Meanwhile, the number 10 of Joseph Syke. Is William Cole in the SLR Discord yet? Yes, so, maybe so. If not, he really needs to be. As we continue on, as the 11 of Landon Francis is going to be your leader. Here comes the number 25 of Brendan Avila. Man, they got a big lead over the field so far. As Keegan Sanders ate another white powdered donut. That's what happened to him and while he pulled in on the infield. As Chris Swanson in 171, he'll roll himself to the inside as you got the number 10. That's going to be Joseph Syke to the outside. First time here with the SLR show. He, too, has throttle issues as well. So you got Tyler Trentham to the 31, continue to roll to the top shelf. The number 23 of Jacob Isaac to the inside. Everybody's slicing and dicing. You got about 2 packs, and the leaders are actually pretty much driven away throughout the field. As Jacob Isaac in the 23, he's going to make the hard left-hander. His fun meter has been pegged, and his night is over with as well. As we continue on, about 11 out of 50 as Keegan Sanders is also here tonight as J-Rax pulled it in on the infield, and he said he's done already this afternoon. As the number 5, that's going to be Chris Wharton. You got the number 14 machine, a newcomer here to the SLR show. It's going to be Ryder Emerson on the speedway. As it's going to be that number 5 of Chris Wharton with the 24 of Peterson to the inside. As we continue on, about 13 out of 50 here this afternoon. As the battle for the race lead, where did Brandon Avila just disappear to? Oh my! Landon Francis and Brandon Avila, and they are racing down to the front stretch. 14 to go. We had a magic act, and somehow nothing happened on the speedway. As the 11 of Landon Francis, meanwhile the number 25 of Brandon Avila continue to race it out. 14 out of 50 here this afternoon as it's Avila. Meanwhile the 11 of Landon Francis. Meanwhile you'll have the number 10 of Joseph Syke. It'll go to the number 2 of Johnny Dorisetti. Meanwhile the number 31 will be Tyler Trentham. He'll roll to the top shelf. That's the 171 of Chris Swanson. It'll be the 53 of Brendan Mazzell as you will have a battle for the 3rd spot or 4th spot. It'll be Tyler Trentham with the 31. Meanwhile, the number 2, that's going to be old Johnny DeRossetti off top of the front stretch, 16 out of 50. Still a pretty good race for this 4th spot as the 2 of Johnny DeRossetti still holds on to 4 for Tyler Trentham as they're going to start moving to the top side of the speedway. Chris Swanson had a really good pill draw, and that battle for the 4th spot is starting to even get good. Here comes the slide job there for Tyler Trentham. Trentham. Oh, he's got a car to the outside, puts him into the fence. We got a caution flag. Tyler Trentham going to grab his first EOL penalty as our yellow flag waves. We'll check in real quick and see what William Cole did in the 310. He said he got himself put into the wall. Works to the bottom. As we already got the UL penalty for Tyler Trentham as the 310. This is where William Cole. Yeah, I saw that. Oh! He gets put up into the wall for a little bit of a racing deal between him and the 88 machine. This is what happened. Yeah, you're gonna have to. So the 310 of William Call, this happened. He asked me to look real quick. I got time. As the 88's gonna start to come over on the outside of him, and you're gonna see the 310. The 88's gonna put his nose there, and then you can see the car, a little bit of contact there. He's gonna self-set himself right off that right rear quarter panel, pretty much racing at that point. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's beforehand there, Doran Cole. Alrighty, Tyler Trentham, EOL number 1, and Braden Avila. You did glitch there a little bit, but it did come back. Just give you that heads up. As Tyler Trentham's first EOL penalty, he definitely put the Preston Peterson ride into the fence. Double fog gonna be one to green this time by. Mm-hmm. As it looks like Peterson's gonna call it a day, we'll head to our next event as we are green flagged once again. So 18 out of 50 here for the Pro Late models. We got one more tonight as it's a battle here as Tyler Trentham went to the table of the field as a 171. What happened to Cody B. McDonald? Something wrong with the 28 of Cody B. McDonald as he's got a broken right front, and McDonald is going to be able to pull it into the infield and the race will stay green. Something happened for the number 28. The race stayed green. iRace had said no, and we continue on. Not exactly sure what happened as the Cody B. McDonald went into the corner, had a broken right front. Looked like the wheel was stuck to the left as well. So I'm not for sure what happened to Cody B. McDonald as we got 21 out of 50. As my wife is around the corner. Alrighty, as we stay green, not exactly sure what happened to Cody B. McDonald out of all that, but he had a broken right front, his wheel was turned all the way to the left, and I'm hopefully he's okay. 22 out of 50. As we continue on here for these Pro Late Models here for the Charlotte Speedway, 23 out of 50 to number 25, Mr. Braden Avila still leads the way. As you got Landon France, that number 11 machine for the second spot. You'll see cross flags that'll be this time around. So the 171 of Chris Swanson will lead the way. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 10 of Joseph Cycle with the number 10B. That's going to be Anthony Brown. Brown going to go to the inside. Slide job, slide job, slide job. Wow. And Brown's going to snap it as you'll have Syke going back to the inside of number 10 ride. What a slider as now Syke's going to be put up into the wall. Anthony Brown to the inside. Another big old slider off of 3 and 4s. We got cross flags this time by thanks to Dorian, our virtual flagman. Oops, finally broke that core. As he got Syke with another slide job in 1 and 2. Buries the right rear in the wall. It's going to be the battle of the 10s. Brown in the red and black number 10 as it's going to be Syke in that black and white one as Anthony Brown be able to hold on to the 4th spot, and he will. Syke ain't quite done yet, though. He's going to throw another slider, Brown's ready to go. Gets back to the inside. They'll battle down to the back stretch as it's going to be Brown once again. Another slide job as well. He got the number 2 ride. That's going to be Duracetti with a slide job right across the nose of the 88. That's going to be the newcomer, Joshua Collar. Collar with another slide job. It's a slide job city. Here comes the 31 of Tyler Trentham with a run as well. He's going to have to get on the brake binders. You can add me right here. If you need it, you can add me as a friend right there, and I'll get you a link that way as well. 22 to go here for the Pro Late Models here tonight. Tyler Trentham's got a fast car in that number 31 machine. As it's going to be the 88 of Mr. Collar. As he's going to throw a slide job. Doesn't go all the way. He's going to leave a lane for the number 2 of Duracetti, and they'll continue to battle it out. What up, Tormentella? Good to see you this afternoon. We got one more here this afternoon, as it's all going to be Braden Avila, still your race leader, but racing for the 3rd spot will be for Anthony Brown. You'll have Joshua Syke. He'll be there. Hey, man, thanks for the heart meet. Welcome to the fan club again. As it's going to be Joshua Collar up 11 spots on number 18 machine. Tyler Trentham in that number 31's got a whole lot of speed. As Trentham's right there behind the 88 of Collar. They'll go through the middle of turn 3 and 4. Everybody on the outside of the speedway. Collar up 11 spots. That number 88 machine here for the, he's actually enjoyed racing here. He's been here pretty much every single one. As it's going to be that number 2, Johnny DeRossetti, as we have our pro late models under one yellow flag here this afternoon. The 53 of Brendan Mazzell, the number 5 of Chris Wharton. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 25 of Braden Avila, as we will see the blue and yellow here soon, as Avila is still your leader as the lap down traffic of the number 5 of Chris Wharton. He'll be in the 10th spot as everybody's ripping the outside of each turn. It'll go to Avila in the 25. He'll go to the outside, buries the right rear quarter panel on the wall. Landon France in the 11 as it'll go to the number 171 of Chris Swanson. You got the 14 of Ryder Emerson. He's a lap down already. 16 to go here at Charlotte. Things are starting to spread out as the number 10 of Sykes going to go for another slide job. As here comes the number 10 of Barassetti, as he's going to be able to get to the inside. Johnny DeRossetti with a big run once again off of 3 and 4. Buries the whole right side of the race car. What a save! 15 to go here this afternoon. Hi, Brinks. Good to see ya. As the number 10 ride, that's going to be old Mr. Syke. Once again, big slide job for the number 2 of Durassetti. Tyler training him with the 31. Here comes Syke to the inside with 14 to go. 14 to go here for the Pro Late Models. And, man, it's been what a save. At the 2 of Durassetti, man, he's got, Ben and Bazell with the save, and Collar's going to end up going around for a caution flag. Brandon Bazell already knows he's going to get it as he drove it in deep there. Started to get a little stacked up there. Brendan Bazell got it into the door, the 80 to Collar with a great run. Brings our second yellow flag here tonight. Woo! Man, it's been a really good race, and I don't know if the 11, as Brendan Bazell's going to pull it in for some work on the 53 machine, as we're under yellow flag conditions for the second time. Boy, oh boy, what a day of racing so far, as this is our 5th event here this afternoon, and yeah, Braden Avila had a pretty good lead. It's all good, Brandon. Super duper late models? Nope, it's itty bitty late models tonight, Brinks. I also opened up the door tonight for C-Class 1500. It's been a pretty good show overall. We got a very active chat here tonight. I got 20 over here on the purple side of things. Can somebody give me a viewer count on the black side, please? Active viewer count, please. Can somebody give me a number on the black side of things, please, before we get going? We got 20 on the purple. What do we got on the black side? Another 20, 44, so 64 live viewers of the channel. Thank you all for being such awesome audience here tonight. Double file, 1 to green this time by Brendan. You gonna come down here and get some. I'm the only C+. You sure? Like I said, they're out there. 41, this should be 44K. Thank you, Wicked Chevy. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you kindly. Well, let's get ready to go. Second yellow flag here this afternoon. The number 25 of Braden Avila still leads the way. Landon France in that number 11 machine. Hey, Sharon is caring, guys. Let's get ready to rock. As the number 25, as Dorian, we'll get the virtual flagman set up, and it's going to be really bad, but as you get them out, hey, thank you for the awesome 31 roses, Wicked Chevy, as we got racing down on the back stretch. As we're green once again, Chris Swanson to the inside. Landon France is going to go door to door, as here comes that number 171 to the inside. Double high five will be next time by. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get that set up. As you got Chris Wharton in the 5, 2 yellow flags here on iRacing this afternoon. You got them 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. Chris Wharton, Durassetti, what a slider right across of Chris Wharton's nose, and he'll get a 2 for 1 off of 3 and 4. As Durassetti just threw that slider from nowhere. Durassetti back to the outside of Chris Wharton. 6's nose right there. Wharton to the inside. They'll go door to door off of 3 and 4. Double high five from Dorian, our virtual flagman. All right, shall we say. It's Chris Wharton at number 5, continues to lead that 5th spot, up 11 spots from the starting position. Maybe we should give him a hard charger award as he's up 11. As it's still Braden Avila, that number 25, going to be your race leader. After that's going to be that number 11 machine of Landon Francis. You got the 171 of Chris Swanson. Ty Berry, I believe Dane Norris is under the weather. I believe he's got that poopy virus or whatever is spreading out throughout the country. You know, we all wish him well. 7 yet to go. As the number 31 of Tyler Trentham, he goes to the top. Yeah, literally. He said, and I quoted DC one night, he said his butthole really hurts how bad it is. So we wish him well. as you got Ryder Emerson for the first time at number 14, but the battle for the race lead. Hey, how about a high five? 5 to go going to be this time around. Brandon Avila continuing to roll at number 25 of the 11 machine of Landon Francis, as we got about a battle for the lead. Can the number 25 of Brandon Avila hold off a charge from Landon Francis? Here we go again. Will a yellow flag in this fight? No, we got one more, David, as here comes Francis. Francis going to take a look at the inside. He got about 4 to go. We may get a good battle for the race lead here in just a hot minute, as Landon Francis all over the back bumper of the 25 of Brandon Avila. Cool deal, as it's Avila through the middle of 3 and 4. Landon Francis right there behind him. We got 3 to go. 3 to go for these pro late models here this afternoon, as it's going to be the 11 of Landon Francis all over the back bumper of the number 25 of Brandon Avila, as we're going to see the 2-6 in the air going to be this time by, it's still Brandon Avila. 2 to go, here we go, as it's all Brandon Avila with the number 11 to Landon Francis. Chris Swanson going to start to close in as well, as we will see the white flag going to be in the air this time around. Can Landon Francis get around the number 25 of Brandon Avila? We've got 2 sets of corners until we find out, as it's going to be Brandon Avila through the middle. Landon Francis, oh no! Landon Francis ran out of fuel, as that's going to make the number 25 of Brandon Avila easy street all the way through. Avila gets it done here at Charlotte. It'll go to Chris Swanson. Third will go to the 10B of Mr. Anthony